all-new episode of General Hospital, weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
Patty's so tired. It was nice to wake Patty up. I'm so lonesome.
Hello. You okay?
That's a silly question. I feel so wonderful. How about you?
What?
How do you feel?
I don't know, except I could probably sleep another 12 hours.
Oh, you know when you're happy, don't you?
You're very beautiful. But I'm afraid we gotta get back to the real world.
Both of us. Right here. In this room. In Betty, it's a real world. It's very real to me, Pat.
Dee, we're leaving Boston today. We're going back home.
Do you know how early it is? You know, I don't even think the airport is open yet.
Airports are always open.
Look at that. You know, you've always had this funny little thing when you smile. You always look like you need to be kissed. Right here. I have so many kisses saved up for you.
We're seeing the family this afternoon. I think we gotta make some decisions.
Yeah, I know we do. But in a little while, okay?
Now is better.
You know, after 7 years, I think both of us have really dreamed about this time alone. So we're here, and we're alone, and I love you.
What time is it?
Early. Very, very early.
Is it too early for visitors?
It's perfect. And since when are you a visitor? How's Jill doing? Any better?
Well, so far nothing's happened, but she could miscarry any time. How's your patient?
Jack?
Yeah.
He's improving, in spite of his disposition. What's wrong?
Oh, nothing really. I was just wondering if you've heard anything from Pat.
two strong women break free,
The real Erica is back.
Dixie goes where she's needed most. And
Tell them the truth.
Erica is out for blood. Plus,
You need somebody to help stop him? I will be there in a heartbeat.
Eva LaRue returns to All My Children, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
I can't believe we're getting married.
Believe it.
As one couple takes an oath, another couple falls apart.
We are married.
This is because of the choices that you've made.
This week,
Brenda left with Jax. Get my plane ready.
watch General Hospital, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
Bare Minerals is the original. Millions of women worldwide love Bare Minerals because it changes more than your skin.
Bare Minerals will change your life. This is smooth, it's nice, and it covers. I like that.
Bare Minerals is the only foundation I would ever use. Ever.
100% pure Bare Minerals is not like any other makeup. It looks like beautiful bare skin while it covers whatever you want it to. No matter what your skin type or condition, Bare Minerals is for you. Best of all, now is a great time to start going bare because right now you can get everything you need for flawless coverage. And a new favorite, Click Lock Go, gives you a spill-proof way to take Bare Minerals foundation with you anywhere. We also have an exclusive bonus collection worth $57.95, free. And it's all yours for more than 75% off retail. Our introductory Get Started kit includes Bare Minerals foundation for flawless coverage. We promise a perfect shade match or your money back. You'll also receive warmth for a healthy glow, Mineral Veil, the ultimate finishing touch, and Bare Minerals Professional Flawless Application Brush. Call right now and you'll also receive 3 fabulous full-size and totally free gifts, including Bare Minerals Flawless Definition Mascara. Purchased separately, you'd spend over $120. So our original Get Started kit was a great deal at 2 payments of $29.99. But if you call right now, this entire 7-piece set is yours for just 1 payment of $29.99. That's right. Order direct and receive everything you see here for only 1 payment of $29.99. That's over 75% off the retail price, a savings of over $90.
It's not expensive. It lasts for such a long time.
Bare Minerals is my miracle.
With our 30-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose.
To save over 75%, call 1-800-235-3320. ESCO, you can receive this handy compact. Call 1-800-235-3320 now.
We got a call from Pat last night. He was in Boston and he'd just pulled Dee off the ship she was about to sail away on with Roger.
Yeah, Jill told me that he took off after her.
Well, he found her, and I think he's out of his mind. Anyway, they were going to stay in a hotel last night and come back sometime today. Mother's so upset she can't even talk about it. Here it's Christmas, Kathleen's visiting, and Pat takes off after Delia.
I didn't know Kathleen was coming.
Yeah, she's out shopping with the kids, but they'll be back soon, and I know she'd love to see you. Sit down.
I don't know how Delia does it. Every time Pat and I have something planned together, she shows up and ruins everything. It never fails.
Did you have a date with him last night?
Yeah. Oh, I had tickets to the opera. A special performance of La Boheme. Very fancy. Party afterwards on the stage, dancing, the whole works. I could stop by Jill's after I got dressed, and she had heard from Frank that Delia was staging her own little melodrama. So I went without Pat. Enjoyed the opera anyway, but skipped the party.
You must be mad enough to kill him. As a matter of fact, I'd cheerfully do it for you.
Please don't. I'd miss him too much. I miss him now.
Oh, he's so dumb.
Only about Delia. He's really one of the most perceptive people I've ever known. Mary, why can't he see what she's up to?
Because he has an emotional blind spot when it comes to her. It's the only way I've ever been able to explain it to myself.
The thing is, it's getting worse. It used to be that she'd have to talk to him for just a minute, and then they'd disappear for an hour. Now she runs away, and he goes after her. To Boston. Overnight. She wants a whole lot more than his attention.
You think so?
Yeah. Last night, when I got home from the opera, I made some tea and went and sat in Dad's study. Got down the copy of Goethe that we used to read to each other. I was thumbing through it, and I came across this passage that really made me shiver. Beware of her fair hair, for she excels all women in the magic of her locks. And when she twines them round a young man's neck, she will not ever set him free again.
This is all I've ever wanted, Pat. To be loved and to feel safe.
Good things to want.
Yeah, but I only have them with you. You know, years ago, when you first loved me, it made me so happy that I was sure that I would never have that with anyone else.
We were sure of everything. We were babies.
But I was right. Pat, this is the first time I've been happy in about 8 years.
No.
Yes. Because I feel like you're back. And I don't have to be afraid anymore. And I can go back to the family and I can feel good about it and I'm excited.
Dee, we've had this time together. For better or worse. But it's not gonna solve any of your problems. Or mine. As a matter of fact.
Look, I know I've got problems. But having you makes a lot of difference. When Roger gets back from Europe, he's gonna be furious with me. And that would scare me, but I feel like I'm protected. I'm not alone, and knowing that just makes me feel
But you
better.
don't know that. You don't have me back. We can't just go back to New York and be lovers.
Why not?
Because of all the reasons I've told you, it's impossible.
If you love me, it's the natural thing. You do love me, don't you, Pat?
Kathleen comes home. Stay and keep me company while I get Jack his breakfast.
Oh, I hope he hasn't been starving while I talked your ear off.
Don't worry, we'd hear him screaming if he were displeased.
Oh, he's still a little bit on edge, eh?
Yes, he is.
Hey, darling. I wondered who you were talking to.
Mother, I was just gonna go down and get that.
Oh, it's my fault. I kept her up here gabbing.
No, you two settle back down again and finish your gab fest. I want a word with Jack anyway. I'll take this into him. How is Ardillion today?
Well, as of last night, the cramping stopped.
Oh, that is good news. I'm going to try to get by to see her this afternoon, but if I don't, you tell her that I'm praying to the most reliable saints.
Okay.
I'd like to see her a little later myself. I have a small present that needs to be dropped off since she can't get out for Christmas.
Well, the only reason she'd leave the apartment is if she has the miscarriage.
Oh, I hope that doesn't happen. Frank says the only Christmas present he wants is for that baby to survive.
Before I say another word, I just have to apologize for last night. You know, when I started that foolish story, I just never gave a thought to where John or anyone else was going to take it. Oh, I am sorry that it turned out so badly.
Well, I know you didn't mean anything by it. I'm not mad at you.
Good. Then maybe you won't mind if I sit a while, huh? Jack, I've got a problem that you've got to help me with.
Sure.
Go on, start your breakfast. You can listen and eat at the same time, can't you? I guess you know what a big thing Christmas is around here.
I had a taste of it last year. I seem to remember a lot of singing,
Yes.
led by Johnny.
Yes. Christmas spirit lasting all the way through the whole holiday season is very important to John. I tell you, even between us, even under the best circumstances, my husband tends to run himself a bit ragged.
Yeah, but this year, circumstances aren't so hot, huh?
No, you are so right. Oh, Jack, no, I don't mean about your staying with us. No, your recovery is probably the thing that I'll thank the dear Lord most for at midnight mass. No, circumstances I'm talking about have to do with Frank and Jill and Delia and my Patrick.
I know.
And when I add that on to the stress that John always puts himself through during this time of the year, I worry about him. Jack, please, help me. I want so very much for us all to get through the holiday season without an emotional upheaval from my husband.
What am I supposed to do?
Oh, just be a little less critical of him. Huh? Give him a little more room for error.
You think that I'm the one that's always ready to pounce?
Well, you are quick to give him a challenge, you know. I mean, if he takes an inch, or even a half inch, you treat it like it was a mile, and you react accordingly.
Maeve, let me tell you why I do that. Johnny crowds me on purpose. He baits me. Behind all those little digs are the worst kinds of insults. Now, he doesn't repeat it every day. He just drops a loaded word here and a loaded word there as a reminder. But since we both understand what he really means, I get mad. Which is why Johnny and I get along best when I keep my distance. And that's why I didn't want to move in here.
Well, I'd like to think you're wrong about the insults, Jack. But right or wrong, you still have it in your power for the next week or so to make things pleasant around here. I mean, if he starts with you, just don't take the bait. I mean, smile, change the subject. I mean, turn him off. Read. Come on in here and close the door behind you.
He'll follow me.
No, he won't. Make an effort, Jack, please. And then I promise you, in January, you can just relax and...
Be impossible again. What can I say? I'll try.
Thank you.
But not for him. For you.
Who's coming and who's going? SoapNet has a status update on your favorite stars. On General Hospital, Ingo Rademacher and Vanessa Marcel Giovinazzo say so long to poor Charles.
Wow.
And Constance Towers is back as troublemaker Helena.
It's true.
On One Life to Live, Tony Award-winning actress LaShawns debuts as Yvette, while Tuck Watkins returns as David Vickers.
What do you think about that?
And on All My Children, Josh Duhamel, Eva LaRue, and Torsten Kay take one more trip to Pine Valley.
I'm here to stay.
Keep up with the latest status updates on SoapNet and ABC.com.
Under a waterfall, dreams do come true.
Introducing creamy caramel and fantabulous fudge. 2 new Wonka Exceptionals. This is how Wonka does chocolate.
Paxil, Zoloft, and Depakote, if taken during pregnancy, may cause birth defects. If you or a loved one took Paxil, Zoloft, or Depakote during pregnancy and your child was born with a serious birth defect, you may be entitled to a cash award and medical expenses. If your child suffered a serious birth defect and you took Paxil, Zoloft, or Depakote during pregnancy, call 1-877-399-5799 now.
My diet? Well, yesterday I had an apple turnover. I always keep it in the house. That and Boston cream pie, white chocolate strawberries.
Yoplait Light. Over 30 delicious flavors at about 100 calories.
Babe, what are you doing?
Want more of your favorite soaps?
It's great.
Log on to abc.com/daytime. Watch current full episodes of All My Children, General Hospital, and One Life to Live.
Online critics love it.
Plus, get exclusive sneak peeks of what's coming up next.
Sounds like a thumbs up to me.
Connect with other fans to discuss what's on your mind.
I always want to hear what you have to say.
And check out the 101 galleries to get an intimate look at the history of your favorite characters.
That's the best news I've heard all day.
Find it all now at abc.com/daytime.
The best thing you could do right now is to focus on your baby instead of Jill's. You're having a normal, healthy pregnancy. You should enjoy every minute of it.
I can't help but think of Jill. I mean, we got pregnant within a few weeks of each other. I remember the same day I told Mother and I was expecting, Frank told us about Jill. I want this baby something fierce. And I know Frank feels the same way about Jill.
try not to relate these children too much, okay?
But they are related. They're first cousins.
Mary, I mean, don't mix up your experience with Jill's. Be happy. Focus on your plans.
You're terribly worried about her, aren't you?
Yeah, I guess I am.
It doesn't help much, my dwelling on her baby. So, let's talk about mine.
Okay.
Oh, sometimes I have the funniest notions. I was lying in bed this morning, and I was absolutely convinced that I was working away on ears.
Ears?
Yeah. I thought I could see the baby's ears actually forming into delicate curves and turns, and I had to be very quiet while such fine work was being done. I play those games in my head once in a while.
Oh, I'd probably do the same thing. There is something very magical about a new person developing, aside from all the biology and chemistry.
Well, I think this little person has to have a little magic at least to have gotten started in the first place.
He is a very determined child. Remind me never to argue with him.
Maybe you'll take care of him after he's born. In the hospital, I mean.
Well, I'll examine him. I gotta check out those ears.
Faith, you will be his pediatrician.
Would you really like that?
I'd love it. Hello?
Mary, it's Jumbo. Merry Christmas.
Jumbo, how are you? When are you going to come see us again?
Well, that's why I'm calling. How's Jack doing?
Well, he's much stronger. He's getting pretty good in the wheelchair.
Good. I got a plan for a special visit, but I want to check it out with you first.
Sure.
You recall our tradition at the Gennaro Social Club of putting up a manger every Christmas. You and Jack were with us last year.
Of course. You let me put the baby Jesus in place. It was one of the loveliest times I ever had.
Well, I was talking with some of the guys just now. It's the same group always that does the manger. And we were thinking about Jack. Except for when he was in Vietnam, he's never missed setting up the manger. He's been with us every year since he was a kid. We know he can't come to us this year, so how about if we bring the manger to him?
Oh, Jumbo, that's so dear.
You think it's a good idea?
Ah, it's terrific.
Okay, we'll be over later this afternoon if that's a good time, and let's make it a surprise.
Fine. I'll see you then. Take care. Do you remember Jumbo from the wedding?
Jack's longshoreman buddy, sure.
Yeah, well, he and a few of his friends from the Gennaro Social Club usually set up their Christmas manger down there, but they're going to bring it to Jack this year. It's kind of an amazing gesture.
Oh, gee. They must love him very much. He'll be thrilled.
I hope so. He's so unpredictable these days. You never know.
Next, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Later, see who's stirring up trouble in Pine Valley on All My Children, only on SoapNet.
Two strong women break free.
The real Erica is back.
Dixie goes where she's needed most. And
Tell them the truth.
Erica is out for blood. Plus,
You need somebody to help stop him? I will be there in a heartbeat.
Eva LaRue returns to All My Children, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
He has my wife and children, and I have nothing.
A conspiracy unravels.
Who are you? Look at my face. I'm Todd Manning.
This week, everyone wants him dead.
Someone's got to help him.
But can a cop protect him? Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
Just one Philips Colon Health Probiotic Cap a day helps defend against occasional constipation, diarrhea, gas, and bloating. With 3 strains of good bacteria to help balance your colon.
You had me at probiotic.
Philips Colon Health.
I'm Adam from Colorado. I lost 35 pounds.
I'm Allison from Texas. I lost 40 pounds.
I highly recommend Hydroxycut. The key ingredients are clinically proven to help people lose more weight.
Hydroxycut and Hydroxycut Max. Lose weight. Start now.
Every time I sneeze, I laugh, I jump. Water. And my sister said, have you ever heard of poise? I said, poise? What the heck is poise? She said, 1 in 3 women have this issue.
Every great woman deserves a great pad. Stay comfortably dry with Poise.
DiGiorno comes with Toll House cookies now. How cool is that?
Bang, boom! Let's do this. We got milk. Awesome!
New DiGiorno Pizza and Nestle Toll House cookies. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno Pizza and Cookies.
She's been a friend, the mother of your children, a soulmate. Isn't it time to let that special someone know exactly how you feel? Give her the gift she always wanted. Give her a polio vaccine.
It's perfect.
Whatever cause you're passionate about, give it as a gift at changingthepresent.org.
We asked Bradford Anderson to name all the Spinelli nicknames he could remember. Go.
Stone Cold Mr. Serpacino-esque one, Maximista, Blonde One, Original Blonde One, Prince Pectoral, Big Daddy Stone Cold, the Goddess, the Divine One, Bad Blonde One, the Demented One, the Valkyrie, the Brusque Lady of Justice. I could be here for literally 3 days, probably.
See who Spinelli will nickname next on General Hospital. Weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
Join us for The Chew, a new talk show that's made fresh every day.
Wait till you try this.
With expert advice.
My favorite prosciutto comes from Iowa, but fortunately, they deliver.
Dish towels that make the perfect napkins for messy backyard barbecues.
The hottest trends.
Pulled chicken tacos from the Korean barbecue truck. Delicious.
And useful tips.
Smaller shrimp are less expensive and just as tasty in my yummy gumbo.
Join The Chew for a bite. Weekdays, coming Monday, September 26th, only on ABC.
Wanting and loving doesn't change who we are.
Pat, please don't say I'm Frank's wife again.
All right, I won't say it.
Pat, when I went to your room at the hospital quarters, I told you I feel like I'm not even married to Frank anymore. I don't matter to him, and he doesn't matter to me.
And I told you that you can't just get some things erased.
See, the family isn't always going to think of me as Frank's wife. When you kiss me, do you think of me as Frank's wife or as a lover?
When I kiss you, I stop thinking. That happened last night. It happened this morning, but I don't want it to happen again.
Why? Because you feel guilty?
I can't pretend that making love to my brother's wife doesn't give me some trouble.
Look, I'm gonna give Frank his stupid divorce. I'll make Maeve and Johnny...
All right, listen to me, okay? We're not gonna argue anymore. We're gonna get dressed and we're flying back to New York.
You can't forget what happened last night.
We'll put it in some corner of our memory. But we're not gonna repeat it.
Pat, that's like telling me to stop breathing. I'm sorry, you're in a bad mood. I'll just wait until it blows over. Maybe I could do something.
No, it's not a mood. It's just coming back down to earth where I really feel more comfortable. Now let's get ourselves together and be on our way.
I didn't come after you this time. You came after me. You got on that ship and you took me away from Roger.
Yeah, because I'm your friend and I was worried about you.
And you didn't want me to go, right?
That may have been a part of it.
And then you took me to a hotel. Now, why didn't you take me straight home?
If you remember, you were too upset to go home. You couldn't take the family's reaction.
But the hotel was your idea. See, I'm so glad that you finally did it. I just don't want you to think that this is a coincidence. And this is something that's not going to happen again. Because from now on, Pat, it's going to be exactly the way that you said.
What do you mean?
When I came to your room and I wanted you to love me and you wouldn't, you said if you start, you're not going to be able to stop. Pat, it's a little too late to walk away from me now. We belong together.
In Port Charles, revenge is a priority, relationships are disposable, and good medical care is a necessity. Keep up with this fast-paced city with an all-new episode of General Hospital, weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.